So wow, for real, coming to you with a quick video here. This is a correction and an update to the Antarctic UFO crash video. Carla let me know that I was looking at the wrong image of the batch that she sent when she was talking about the UFO crash. So there were a couple really cool images in there, and we already looked at this one. This is the one I thought she was talking about because there's this pit or something here. There are all kinds of tracks around it. It looks like there was a bunch of activity around this site for some reason, or there's continued activity around it. And that's the one that I focused on. But she let me know that's not the one. So this is still very cool because we don't know what it is. Some people have weighed in and said everything about it. We get people saying it's a tower. We've got some people saying it's a mound. We've got some people saying it's a hole that leads to the center of the earth. You name it, people are speculating on this, and I still don't know what it is. So that's cool regardless. But she was talking about this image, and this is the one that I said was tanks, and that's partially what she said that too. And we both kind of agreed that these are tanks, but we're going to take a close look. We're going to go back to Google Earth. And I found this yesterday, of course, by following her directions. I typed in Murdo Station on Google Earth, and then I followed her directions up this path and around. And now here we are. This is the site that I was looking at. And down here is the site we need to look at. And recall, McMurdo Station is over here. So that's just a general idea where we are. So now let's take a closer look at this site. Now, Carla said it was tanks. I thought it was tanks as well. I'm going to show you why exactly right now. So I looked at this one first, and if you look at this, we've got this rectangular shape. It looks like treads on either side, and then we've got this central spine going down the middle, and there's like a hub in the middle. So it looks very much like a tank just in general, and you can almost see what looks like a barrel right here. So then looking at this one on the end, we've got a very similar shape. We've got treads on the outside. We've got this hub-looking thing in the middle. And then what is this shadow out here? If that's not a tank barrel casting that shadow, I don't know what it is. So that's why I thought it was tanks. Now, some people are saying it's missile batteries. Some people said it were power generators. You name it, it's up for grabs because I can't prove what it is either way. But they look like tanks to me. So now this is what Carla was talking about as maybe being a UFO crash. So what are we looking at here? We've got this huge mar in the surface of the snow or the ice there. And if you buy that these are tanks, that's a pretty big gouge there, right? Because tanks, I don't know if you've ever been near one, but they're not small vehicles at all. So this trench is easily as wide as a tank and 3-4 times as long as one of these tanks. So that's a pretty big gouge in the earth. And then we've got this unidentifiable mass here. At least it's unidentifiable to me. Is this the twisted remains of what was once the tanks got done with it? Is this a rock? Is it something that literally fell out of the sky? Is this an impact trench? Did something blast through here and come to a rest here? Was it dragged to this point? Did it, God forbid, walk from this point to this point? Now, in the last video, I joked about sending Kurt Russell out to find out what this thing is. And for anyone who didn't catch that, I'm sure everybody did. But that was a direct reference to John Carpenter's The Thing. And take a look at this. Now, I'm probably not far off from the truth on that one now. Look, we've got this strange blob in the snow. We've got a tank blockade facing it. It's kind of frozen here permanently in this place as far as we know. And it looks like, why would the tank still be here? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because this got to them before they finished their job. You tell me. I don't know. Very cool. Thanks again, Carla. Hopefully this is the correction you were looking for. Wow, for real. Out for now.